I don't care what they call it. They gonna see Bryce Hall on the ground. Matter of fact, not on the ground. They gonna see his pretty face get sliced up.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to another interview. I've been slacking lately. I wasn't posting a lot because I've been working. I lost around 20 pounds, but now I'm back with a huge interview. It's G Cutsman Perez, Bryce Hall's next opponent. So how are you doing, man?
How you doing, man? I'm doing great. Thank you for having me on the show. God bless you, and hey, congratulations on losing all that weight, man.
Thank you, man. I appreciate it. So before I get to the juicy stuff, I asked about your last fight, last BKFC fight, and your next one, obviously against Bryce Hall. I want to know, I want you to introduce yourself to people that don't know you.
All right, so my name is Guillermo Perez, the cutman. I started boxing at a young age, 10 years old. I have 35 amateur fights, one pro boxing fight, and 3-0 in bare knuckle in BKFC. Um, I started training at age 10. You know, I stopped for about 10 years in boxing. I had to work, pay bills, the rough stuff. And not just that, like I noticed that it was hard for a young generation to train and work at the same time. It's impossible because it's not impossible. It just I saw how much time and money was involved in the sport of boxing, and so it's sometimes you just got to put your dream to the side until it's the right moment, and that's exactly what I did. I put it to the side, and now God gave me the opportunity to pursue my dream, and that's what I'm doing.
Yeah, so just to be sure that I've understood, you had 35 amateur boxing fights, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So what made you like transition like from boxing to bare knuckle?
So, I used to street fight a lot. School, I used to get bullied a lot. So, the only option was to fight. You know, and where I was raised at, like, there's nothing but fighting. That's Pahokee, Florida. That's Mug City. I was the only little Spanish kid there. Nerdy looking, and they always got picked on. So I had to fight. So I started working for the company, and I saw that it was basically like a boxing, just stand up boxing, and the only thing you do is you grab in the clinch, and you can punch. And I say, you know what? Why not? Let me try this. I tried it. I liked it. Now I'm 3-0, and I love it, man. I wouldn't change it for no other combat sport.
100%. I've already heard your story on a space you were talking about being bullied, and like your story is actually like amazing. You overcame a lot of things, and now you're 3-0 BKFC fighter. It's actually really big. Like when I've seen the video, like me, I know Bryce Hall. I've been like watching him like for the past few years. Everybody knows him on social media. So when I've seen you slap them, I thought you're gonna be like a cocky guy. But when I've heard you
Mm-mm.
on the space, you're actually a really nice guy.
Thank you, man. Appreciate it. Everybody judges at first because they don't know the person.
Yeah.
I always try to get to know the person first before I even judge. But hey, everybody's different. Everybody got their own way of judging people, and hopefully nobody judges me for doing what I did.
Yeah. So now let's talk about the Bryce Hall fight. The fight got announced. First question is how did you get the fight? Like a huge star Bryce Hall. Like what happened? Walk me through the process.
So the process was I saw a video of him tweet. He tweeted something on, and he said he wanted to try bare knuckle. Or he posted on somebody's stuff that he wanted to try it. So then I commented back. I'm always gonna comment because it's my square circle. I'm in that square circle every event. So I want to know who are you really fighting. So I said, I hope you're not fighting an influencer. Like I hope it's a real bare knuckle fighter because it would be a disrespect to the sport and the fighters that are in this game. You know what I'm saying? So long story short, I made a video of calling him out, and I guess he showed up at the weigh-in, and that was the worst mistake he ever did.
Yeah. But like but like you got to give your hats off to Bryce Hall because like it's really
Oh,
courageous
listen,
move.
100%. Like I don't take nothing from the guy. Listen, if he wants to try bare knuckle and he likes to get punched in the face by bare knuckle, by all means, well, let's do it.
Yeah,
But
because like
I wasn't gonna let him fight an influencer. That's not you don't fight bare knuckle, fight a real bare knuckle fight.
exactly because when we've seen the tweets, he's going to bare knuckle. You were like, he's definitely fighting an influencer, just like the rapper Blueface. I'm not sure if you're familiar with. I think you know, right? Yeah.
Yeah,
So
now I know.
he fought on bare knuckle against another influencer. So we all thought Bryce Hall's fighting an influencer. But then we've seen he's fighting a 2-0 guy with two finishes, one first round. At that point, when he called you out, you've had two fights. But like, do you know if first he was supposed to fight an influencer or like he just went? Do you have any
No, I
idea?
mean, I had no idea. Like I didn't know who he was fighting. So I saw him. I felt disrespected because I called him out and he showed up and it was a wrap. I did what I had to do. I told him after I fucked this guy up, I'm gonna fuck you up. He tried to get up and I told him get the fuck out my face. And
Yeah,
like he's a bigger dude. I'm 130 pounds. Obviously he's gonna push me back, but
yeah. So my next question was about this. At like now the fight got announced, we knew you guys are gonna fight, and you had the fight coming on. It was one day prior, the weigh-in. So Bryce Hall was there. He tried to like do face to face against you, but like you slapped him.
it was more like if I slap that guy like I really want to slap him, I think he'll be on the ground still till today. It was more like get out of my face. It was like a slap smush.
Because he called it the weakest slap on Twitter. I don't know if you've seen it.
I don't care what they call it. They gonna see Bryce Hall on the ground come August 11th.
That's big words.
Matter of fact, not on the ground. They gonna see his pretty face get sliced up.
Ooh, that's a huge word. But like the next day you had the fight, you obviously showed up. I believe it was 5 seconds you knocked him down already, right? In 5 seconds you knocked
Yes,
him
five
down, then you
seconds.
finished it in 2 minutes.
I did that on purpose to show Bryce Hall it's not a game.
Yeah. So
He was sitting front. He was sitting front row. The What else are you gonna watch? You gonna watch this ass whooping real quick.
yeah, well, the performance was really good, but like the thing is, the performance was really good that people like think. Do you think that Bryce Hall? There's a chance that Bryce Hall will pull out of the fight, or you actually think he's
Listen,
100% going to fight?
it's if he pulls out, that means that all this talking crap from him that he's gonna do this and he's gonna do that. His reputation is going down to the grave if
Yeah,
he pulls out. That means Bryce Hall is no more Bryce Hall if he pulls out of this fight.
yeah,
He
because
might as
no,
well just erase his name out of Google, erase his name out of. Matter of fact, Twitter shouldn't even let him get an account if he breaks out of this fight.
if he pulls out of the fight, is there any fine or something contractually, or you can't say it?
I don't really know,
No.
honestly. I don't know.
Yeah, because like I'm not even hating on Bryce Hall, but because stylistically, like it's gonna be tough fight for him. Like it's a really ballsy move. If he fights, it's gonna be tough.
Listen, the guy got balls. Well, listen, he don't got balls until he's 3 feet in front of me.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So he can talk all that shit that he want to talk now, but when he's 3 feet in front of me, then we'll talk. We'll definitely then I'll be like, all right, he got balls. I'll shake his hand, but like, all right, let's go.
Yeah, but there's a lot of people that think Bryce Hall can win this fight because of 1 point. They're saying, "Oh, this guy's a 125er. He's a 3-0." But we know that weight classes are actually a big deal. We've seen it in few boxing fights, like Greg Hardy versus Hasim Rahman Jr. It was 100 pounds, but still, like there's a weight difference between you and Bryce. So, do you think that will affect anything or no problem?
100% no, because I walk around 155. That's my walk around weight. What's 10 more pounds? 10 more pounds is it's a gallon of water and a cheeseburger.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? So that's not gonna affect me. It might affect him because I don't have to lose weight. I'm walking around my weight. So think about that.
Yeah, because people are like worried because like you're not gonna cut anything, but they think you might not be in shape. You're 100% gonna be in shape.
110%, 130% will be in shape. I'm going
Yes,
five
sir.
rounds with the guy. And hopefully he goes to the six, so I can slice him up a little more. And
Well,
then and then I'm gonna contact you to be like, hey, record me teaching him how to stop bleeding.
that's crazy. But like we've seen your record. The last three fights, like three of them are finishes. Two first round, one second round. Do you honestly believe that like for obviously you believe you're gonna beat Bryce, but do you believe he's gonna go the distance or like he's able to go the distance?
Once I crack him one time, I don't think he'll go to this.
No.
Once he gets cracked one good time, he's not gonna want to stand up and go again. He's gonna look at me through his corner. He's gonna be like, "Damn, that guy hits hard. What was I thinking?"
Yeah, because to be fair to him, uh, your camera, yeah, it's good.
There you
To
go.
yeah, to be fair to Bryce in his last fight, he didn't look that good boxing. It was his first fight, but one thing he showed was heart and getting punched, and he didn't
No,
quit. The
hundred
ref stopped
percent,
it.
a
He
hundred
didn't quit.
percent. I did not like that stoppage. Anyways,
Yeah, I
I
think it
I don't
was too
think
early.
it was way too early. I mean, he didn't give him a chance to do anything. I mean, it is what it is. Listen, it's boxing. That's why I do bare knuckle.
Yeah,
You can't cheat. You can't cheat in bare knuckle. You know what I'm saying? It's raw. You get punched in the faces. You really got punched in the face. You know.
exactly. I mean, he was losing that fight. Like I gotta give credit to the other opponent, but he never quit. So like it's a good sign that the kid's ballsy, bro. If you're 0-1 influencer, you're going to bare knuckle. You definitely got balls. Like
Listen, you
I
get
wouldn't do it personally. I
every
wouldn't go BKFC.
everybody's gonna want to see this fight. Everybody's gonna want to see this influencer going bare knuckle. Like, yo, everybody should tune in to see this kid go toe to toe with a real bare knuckle fighter.
It's a big fight. Everybody's talking about this fight right now. So I want a final prediction of this fight. Which round do you think you'll take him out, or like if it goes the distance?
I wanted to go the distance. I want to slice him up. I want him to look in the mirror in the next morning and say, "What in the hell did I just got myself into?"
Damn,
I
this is
want
huge
him
words.
to, when he look in that mirror, he can't even recognize his own self.
God damn. Yeah, I hear you, bro. But now let's
Bro,
say, yeah,
these knuckles right here are going straight to that dome. Forget it.
damn.
All night, all night.
This is a massive message. But now let's say you've beat Bryce Hall. Now what's next for you? You will be 4-0 in BKFC. You have three fights in your division. Are you gonna like stick in your division or maybe like try to fight other
100.
influencers, other big fights? Which one you prefer?
Listen, my division is my division. I love my division. And like I said, I have a management team in front of me. Whatever my management team decides what we're gonna do is what we're gonna do.
Yeah,
At the end of the day, it's my decision. But I have a management team that we talk about everything as
exactly.
a team.
100%. Would you love to fight for a title shot after Bryce Hall or like maybe a few more fights?
Listen, if the title fight comes, that's another blessing, bro. Like I said, I'm a fighter. I'm here to fight. I'm not here to pick and choose. Like if they're put on that list, it's my job as a fighter to check them off.
Yeah, because like let's be serious here. If you win against Bryce Hall, all eyes are gonna be on you. You might be one of the most known BK. Like I know BK. Like Mike Perry is the biggest BKFC fighter right now. Everybody knows him. But if you beat Bryce Hall, everybody's gonna tune into your next fights. That's 100% guaranteed.
100%, 100%, and and hopefully everything goes as planned.
Exactly. So that's a wrap for the interview. You know, I was very excited for this one. I'm
Thank you,
excited for
man.
your fight, BKFC in August. It's August 10th.
August 11th.
Oh, August 11th.
August
Yeah,
11th.
Yeah, August 11th. It's gonna be
Albuquerque,
a
New
huge fight.
Mexico. BKFC. Tune in August 11th. Listen, if you guys haven't followed me on Instagram, follow me as BKFC underscore the underscore cutman. And my
100%.
managing team is Raynello Management, Raynelo MGMT as the IG. Go follow.
100%. And one last thing, shout out, I believe it's your manager, Rene Green. The
Yes,
process of
Rene.
the interview was really easy. The process of getting the interview. If you want to interview G, go to his Twitter and Instagram. The link is in the bio. You can get the interview easily.
Thank you very much. You know, like I said, I got a perfect team behind me. You know, the management team is on point. Like I said, she makes this happen. So I thank everybody on my team.
100%,
You know what I'm
bro.
saying?
Yeah, I'm excited to see this fight, bro. I'm excited to see this fight.
No problem, man. You know, shout out to BKFC for giving me the opportunity. Shout out to Nelson Lopez for putting me in a position. Dave Feldman, CEO of the company. You know, my team, Raynello Management. Let's go. We're going all the way, baby.
100%. Let's go. We're gonna definitely watch this fight. Good luck to you, my man.
Thank you, boss. I appreciate you. Thank you for having me.